The Ben Davis and Kelly K Show podcast on demand.
Setting the bar stories, we give you these stories just so they're examples of what you don't do. Okay, it sets the bar very low for your day. So it's something, a little goal that you can set and you can leap over it and think, you know what, gold star for me. I didn't do that.
It's a win for the day.
Yeah, if you can manage to make it through the day without allowing your pet Wallaby to escape from your yard to go roaming the neighborhood, you're doing okay.
Back the truck up. Are we in Australia for this?
We're not. Sorry, we're in Wisconsin for this.
Wisconsin?
Yeah, for this story.
Just off 35th Street is where Mark Combs lives with his wife, dogs, and Hoppy, a 2-year-old wallaby.
Yeah.
They're like mini kangaroos.
He's just like a kid. Gets into everything and escapes.
Hoppy's owner, Mark, was working in the backyard. He left to get some supplies, but the latch on this gate was open a little bit, and that's when Hoppy made his daring escape.
Oh, wow. Hoppy wanted to hop around the neighborhood. Check it out.
So here's the thing. Hoppy did get loose, and that's when the fun began.
Soon, calls to police came in.
Okay, so now we're going to hear some, 911 calls.
Okay.
All right?
There were 2 dogs following her, but you said there was a kangaroo in the yard?
How big is this thing?
Listen.
I'd say it's likely more a wallaby based on the size.
Okay, so then the dispatcher...
But talk to me in size. I don't know what that is.
Hang on a second. The dispatcher literally sits there and pauses. Is like...
Okay, without my ready reference of North American land animals, is that smaller or larger than a kangaroo?
My reference to North American land animals.
Listen, I don't have time to Google this. Talk to me in size.
Wallaby. I don't even know how to spell wallaby.
How big is this thing?
All right.
It's about 2 feet tall.
Cell phone video shows the end of this wallaby's adventure in a neighborhood about 200 yards away.
Yeah,
and I love that the dogs, did you catch that? The dogs were chasing after him like, hey, Hoppy, Dad's going to be so mad. You better come back.
I know. I mean, and they're just like, hey, where are you going?
Yeah.
Where are you going? We want to come too.
Can
We want to see what you're doing.
I do not think that Daddy is going to like this.
The neighbor called me and said that Hoppy is down the street and the cops are trying to wrangle him. I said, well, just don't scare him. Pick him up. He'll come right to you.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
So they were able to return him home without injury.
So wait, Wisconsin, you can have a wallaby as a pet.
Wisconsin allows private residents to own wallabies and kangaroos without a permit.
You're kidding me.
Something maybe, I don't know, Kentucky?
Hello?
Is that something we can think about here? I know there's Kentucky Down Under, just down I-65 does similar things there.
I feel as though Hoppy is an example of maybe a little bit more of a high-maintenance pet.
Maybe Hoppy, do you think, was going to find Mrs. Hoppy?
Quite possibly.
I mean, a quick Google search to see.
I don't know.
Wallaby mating.
I don't know
I don't
if
even
we
know
need
if
to go
this
down
is,
this path.
I don't even know if this is a thing. There's one video in particular.
What are they doing? Playing piggybacks.
Oh, they're playing piggyback.
Piggyback?
Oh, hang on.
Hey, Daddy, what's happening?
I know. Are we getting commentary from the dad?
Oh, wow.
On a couple wallabies?
Are they at the zoo?
Playing piggyback?
The little kid doesn't know what he's seeing.
Yeah. Oh, nature.
Wow. Here we have the the albino wallaby.
Albino?
The brown guy at piggyback.
Yeah, they're still playing piggyback.
Are they mating?
Did you just...
Oh, they mating?
Yeah, the kid.
Oh, wow.
Are they mating?
Yeah,
they're fond of one another.
I mean, as a parent, you're just like, yeah, well I guess that's what's happening.
Yep.
That's what's happening.
They're making little wallabies.
So maybe Hoppy, the 2-year-old wallaby from Wisconsin, was just searching for Mrs. Wallaby.
Sure.
Maybe that. So, yeah, setting the bar again. If you can manage to make it through the day without allowing your pet wallaby to escape from your yard to go roaming the neighborhood looking for Mrs. Wallaby, you're doing okay.
But you know what? Now Hoppy has a tale to tell.